Hello everyone and welcome to a new Digimon figure unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the Shodo Digimon Figures Set 1, and Shodo, judging by the kanji that's used there, it literally seems to be like action figure. So that is a word for the day. I don't think I knew that bit of vocabulary before, and now I do. So that's exciting. Though, knowing me, I probably have already learned that vocabulary many years ago and have forgotten it because the word Shodo probably doesn't come up that much. So let's get this Shodo on the road. See what I did there. So this actually was released, I think it was October, but I decided to bundle it in with my Nippon Yasan order for November, which had the Digivice : and the Pendulum Zs. So this is a little bit of a late-ish unboxing because I guess I didn't really super care to have them shipped out on time. Didn't mind that much because it saves on shipping if I combine them basically. And was more excited about the Pendulums and the Digivices, so that's why I did this. So first of all, we open the box and we see the Digimon that are in the first set, so that's Garudamon, Angelmon, and Wargreymon. Obviously, I'm more excited for, I think it's the next set because it has Lilymon in it. So first up we have Wargreymon, and something I like about these is they're kind of, they're fairly affordable and they're kind of small, and I'm having difficulty opening the box. There we go. And on the inside it has instructions for assembly and a little sweet, so a little lolly, which is pretty nice. I've seen those coming with things before, but this is the first time I've actually bought something that it would be in date with. I bought a Palmon plush toy from the original run of the plush toys for Digimon, so from like the late 90s. And yeah, it came with a little lolly or sweet, and obviously I did not want to risk eating that because the channel is LostinTranslationmon, not May MRE 1993 or what have you, and I'm not going to get this out in the tray, and it's not going to be nice, so I'm not going to eat 2-decade-old snacks. That is not on the agenda for this channel. Maybe April Fool's Day I will be like bored enough and I will do an MRE, but I do not want botulism. That is not what I would consider a good time. Alright, so let's get this out in the tray. Alright, so I'm going to follow these instructions, which are inside the box, which I kind of dig. Like, that's kind of saving on packaging and on bits of paper, but also it means that, like, I have to, like, open the box, this is definitely new for me. Like, I've never had a figure with the instructions on the inside of the box, and it's not opening as easily as I would have expected. Oh, there we are. It tears. So there's like a tear line, which I completely did not see. Alright, so it says that you put on his arms, which would make sense. Let's put this here. Alright, so the little red doohickeys go there, and geez, you have to really push that in quite tight. I am doing not super well at this. This is like the Omegamon figure all over again, where I'm just going to struggle to attach these bits. Oh golly. How would children with force that's not geez. The leg is surprisingly difficult to get on, and I'm probably gonna break it because I'm actually terrible with assembling figures, as you may have noticed if you watched my Omegamon X Antibody video. That's not coming on anytime soon. Maybe I got did I do a dumb? No, I was using the right leg for that leg. Let's see if the other leg will give us any joy. Oh god, I'm so weak. Well, I took off the arm, but you get the general idea. I will assemble that when my arms aren't so buggered from doing Ring Fit, which was my Christmas present, because don't know when I'll be releasing this video, but it'll be not on Christmas Day. Okay, that went on really easily, so maybe I've got the wrong approach. Maybe it's more of a screw than a push. Oh, I am so terrible. The legs are really hard to put on. Hopefully that's not just me, but I do like the fact that you can move the arms around. That's kind of cool. I'm scared of touching it because I'm worried they'll have to pull the arms off. I'm beginning to believe that I'm just terrible at assembling children's toys. Like, maybe... Oh, that just slid on really well. I have no idea how that slid on. It's like I came from the back. How did that... Okay, I popped off the arm again. But no, should retrieve that arm. That leg just sort of slid in place really easily. And now I'm, like, just rethinking, oh, that was the whole arm that popped off that time. That leg slid on really easily, and now I'm just contemplating, where in my life have I gone wrong? Like, how did that leg I'm gonna have to watch the replay about how I did that, because that's just sort of, I didn't even place it, I just sort of put it next to it, and now the whole body's fallen off. So not only am I not assembling it, I'm actually taking it more apart than it was before. I have no idea how I would put these wings on. Maybe the instructions will be clearer. Okay, those things are just to hold it in the packaging, I guess. I hope. Yes. No? How am I meant to pull it out of there? Ah, nope, not like that. I am so confused. Because this orange thing is not there. Do I need tools? Do I need tools to, like, pop this out? Will I use scissors to pop this out? Will that help me? How do I have no idea how to do this. Am I the dumbest person in the history of people? They should probably give me more instructions than just put the arms on. I have no idea how... One would assume that these would come out, but every time I pull them out, it's like... I don't know. I'm gonna have to work that out later. Because I don't want to spend the whole video just trying to assemble one figure when there are 3 figures. So I'll put that aside. Wargreymon was a failure. I'm sorry, Wargreymon. Let's see if Angelmon is a little bit easier. Let's get this on the tray, and by that I mean let's open up the box so I can get the instructions, which were not particularly helpful, but never mind. But yeah, so I got Ring Fit for Christmas, because I'm a huge child. Okay. Wow, there's even more pieces for this one, but we still get our sweet, which I'll put over here. But yeah, I'm terrible putting together children's figures, as you probably may have already seen and assumed. Is that a broom? Looks like, oh, it's a stand. I thought for some reason it was a broom, but that would make no sense, because why would she have a broom? How long could this video take? I asked. Maybe 15 minutes, I asked, and then continue to spend 10 minutes with one figure and have put one leg on through sheer magic, I assume. I assume that's the only way that I managed to put that that on. Alright, let's see. We put the head on the body, which the head is already on the body. We put the wings, which have that... They're in that enclosure again. The same enclosure as the... Oh, they popped out a lot easier. Wow, I was worried, because that's the same sort of enclosure as the Wargreymon had, but when I pulled that out, it takes the stick with it. I need that stick. It's like stuck in there. Like I need a, maybe if I help me Angelmon. No, that didn't fit. I thought it might be a good idea. So yes, let's see if I can redeem myself by assembling Angelmon correctly. So let's move her head out of the way. Gee, that's stiff. Is it even the right wing? I have no idea. It seems to be. Well, actually, it's her left wing, but it's the correct wing. Maybe I should have done... No, apparently I do not do all the arms first, according to these instructions, which, again, aren't particularly helpful. What's this? What's this piece? Looks like a foot. So I can put it on the board, I guess, which is also included, by the way. These are the stands that I can use. So that would be for Wargreymon with the Crest of Courage. That's for Angelmon, the Crest of Light. And Sora has the Crest of Love for Garudamon. So, yeah, maybe that helps them stand. Let's try the legs. So we'll turn her around. The one with the leather straps is this one. And I moved it out of the way. Oh god, I should not have done the wings first. They are very pointy. Wow, they seem to have different... Like, this one was using balls and holes, and this one's using, like, sticks and holes, and I think, honestly, I prefer, like, the balls and holes, because I cannot for the life of me I'm gonna take the wings off. Wow, this, how good's my YouTube channel, right? Watch a 27-year-old struggle to put together children's toys. I would be a shocking Christmas elf. That went on really easily. I still don't know how I got that Wargreymon leg on. Okay. We got that on, and we have to put the stand in her bottom. There we go. Nope. Missed the hole completely. One day I would like to know how I put that Wargreymon on so easily. That with the leg. That one leg. Which way was the other? That was right. And her head's on backwards. The head's now not on anything. But yeah, so these figures are fairly cheap, which is nice. It's nice to have affordable Digimon merchandise. And especially because they're fully opposable, they're kind of nicely made. I like them. What's the next step? We got further on this step. Apparently the scarf just sort of appears because we don't actually get a step for that. Oh, we should have put the foot thing on, which is on this foot. I don't know why we're putting her in a cast. Maybe she's hurt her foot. Okay, yeah, the pink scarf just kind of appears. We never really get it for how it is placed, or if we are meant to take off the attachment there. The instructions, maybe I need to actually focus on the Japanese. Okay, it seems I'm meant to take off that bit there. And connect it on both of the arms to the body. Okay. Yeah, it seems that I'm meant to remove this part, but let's see how would it attach. Let's think this through. Yep, okay. I am meant to remove this part, but it isn't super clear in the images, so I had to actually use my Japanese, which is at a decent level. I cut that terribly, by the way. And then that goes like so over her head. It is a nice sort of like a quality-ish material that they've used for the toy. The arms go through there. Am I using the right arm? No, I'm not. Let's do this side first. Oh god, it's my old foe. Stick and hole. Oh god. And yeah, I'm really bad at these because whenever I push, they go in the opposite direction. There's probably a really good way to do this. You're probably thinking, oh wow, you are such a moron for not being able to put together this child's toy. There's one. I'm not super convinced that that's on properly, but you get the general idea. Oh, nope, it was not. And there it is. Just on the outside of my light box. So yeah, these are not super easy to put together. At all. Or maybe it's just me. I'm confident it's not just me, but you never know. I could be just completely terrible at assembling children's toys. Yeah, I'm going to move on to Garudamon now, on the basis that, do you really want to watch me struggle for another 10 minutes to assemble one figure? But we definitely got further with that one than we did for Wargreymon. This is by far the worst video that I've ever recorded, I'm sorry. Here's our sweep. I'll still upload this video though. I'm sure somebody will want to see me struggle. At least that one I managed to open. This one's got the same amount of pieces as Wargreymon, but also it seems to be attaching with the ball and hole again. I will just open this baggie and I will move the Angelmon figures away. Yep, so let's see if we have better luck with the balls this time. Oh good, the wings are in this tomb. Ah, that one actually came out easy. Okay, that makes me... I pulled it out like this. Okay, cool. Alright. Nice, I have mastered the pulling out of holes. Let's give Wargreymon another shot. I still don't know how I did this. How I got that one leg. Because it just sort of slid on. I just sort of put it there and it just like... It must be a very specific angle. Alright, but we can put his wings on because we worked that out. No, it's... Okay, that one just slid in too. Ah, we pulled out the arm. There we go. And... yeah, there's a very specific angle because I got it for the first wing and this wing's like... doesn't want to play as nice. Oh, except for the fact it just did. Alright, I have renewed confidence in the Wargreymon leg again. Can we build one figure, please? Do I just like move it around like this until it finds its Nope, in fact I actually deassembled it. Alright, Wargreymon can go over there. Alright, let's see if we can do Garudamon. So we have her body, and we have her arms. Let's see if we can find the magic position, and we did. So it seems to just not be as much as a force as just sort of rotating it around until it finds that one specific position that it likes. I'm not used to assembling toys, you can tell. It's like one side is constantly easier to put on than the other. Ah, we got both arms on. And for the legs, I hope it's not the same story as the Wargreymon legs because those were never coming on. Will the magic position be found? No. So that's like it's an unboxing, not an assembly video. So I'm not going to. I'll just label it. The head came off. I'll just label this as just an unboxing video, not as an assembly video, because I cannot apparently get the magical position to correctly. Apparently the wings were really easy to put on. There we go. There's the wings, and a mostly assembled Garudamon there. mostly assembled Angelmon without one arm, and mostly assembled Wargreymon. So Wargreymon's actually surprisingly the most assembled, but we probably spent the most amount of time before giving up. And I've pulled the leg off again. Let's see if I can get the... Nope. Okay. I will assemble those another time because I'm sure you're already feeling sorry for me and sick of watching me struggle. But yeah, so I don't think I'd recommend... I mean, I'd recommend them if you're able to put them together. I will at some point be able to put them together. But for pretty cheap toys, like, I don't know, they're pretty nice. The paint's really nice. There's not, like, many imperfections. You can see how, like, shaved my hands are from touching the spiky toys. Yeah, so they're pretty... I'm scared of moving this leg, but it moves really well, apparently. Yeah, so you can sort of articulate them and move them around and pose them if they had two legs to stand on, literally. And that's pretty cool. Like, look, you can do some I pulled the arm off. Oh, well. Oh, I'm just terrible at this. I'm so sorry about this video. But, yeah, so that is the Shodo Digimon Set 1. Will I be better at assembling these without the camera on? Will I be able to assemble the next set of the Shodo figures? Let me know if you how much you pity me on a scale from 1 to 10. Obviously 10. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one with hopefully less struggling. Bye! Yes, I refuse to be beaten by children toys. Why do you ask? So, I'd recommend building these not when you've just woken up and you're about to leave for your Christmas lunch. I recommend waiting till after the Christmas lunch to when you get home and it's the end of Christmas and you've got nothing else better to do than fiddle around with toys. So I went to rebuild these toys and still struggled a little bit, but it helped that I was a little bit more awake because it wasn't basically first thing Christmas morning. So as you can see, I built all three of them, and they do each come with stands such as this, which you can attach them to the board. But honestly, except for Angelmon, they all stand pretty well on their own on the on their boards that they came with. You can see that Angelmon has an extra stand which is not included with the plastic stands, but came with the actual figure, and you can just see it just in the middle there. It's white. You could probably position it behind the shoe, or you could probably do without it if you went with these the clear plastic bits of stands that also come with it, but they all stand pretty well on their own. Actually, their bases themselves, as well as how they connect to the bases, actually remind me of the NX Edge series of figures, which I have here, that sort of clip on to the base on a plastic bit there at the back. So, oops, sorry Angelmon and Wargreymon for hitting you over by showing you my NX Edge figures. But yeah, they actually remind me quite a bit of how those stand up. Let's see if I can put this back in position without her falling over. Yeah, Angelmon's a little bit harder to pose than the Wargreymon and the Garudamon. I'm actually quite impressed with the articulation for such a cheap-ish figure. It's kind of nice. Easily positioned and stands really well on the stand there. I'm really bad at positioning figures, and I'm pretty bad at building figures too in general. So yes, I was able to actually build them, and once I mastered the arcane arts of putting these figures together, I'm actually quite impressed with them, especially, as I said, for their price. I think Garudamon's probably my favourite one in this set, but in general I think I prefer Garudamon out of these three anyway. There we go. I'm bad at posing figures, but you get the general idea. So, yes, I thought that I could either just include a video of them all assembled, or add in this quick, brief couple of minutes at the end just to say, hey look, I don't completely suck. Here, validate me as a person. Here are these figures that I actually was able to build. So, yes, they're okay. I like them as figures. I like that they're not expensive figures. They're quite cute. I'm obviously looking forward to Lilymon's most of all because I like Lilymon the most out of all the adventure evolutions. It's kind of interesting that they went for the perfect levels of these Digimon, except for Wargreymon, obviously. when it's adventure : merchandise, as we see here. It says adventure : and as we know, they're all getting to ultimate level, so it's kind of weird that we're going to perfect. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. I think there's 3 sets that are going to be coming out. But yeah, so that is my review and unboxing for the Shodo figures for Digimon and the first set of those Digimon Shodo figures. So thanks for watching. Again, I'm sorry for the complete fiddling around with not being able to put together these toys at the start of the video. As I said, just woke up, but also they are quite difficult, and as I said, you kind of have to master the arcane arts to actually put them together. So that's not on me. So yes, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! And you can see that I cut myself because I'm a klutz. Bye!